Hey everybody, I'm Laura the Librarian from Monroe Public Library. This is New Book Tuesday. I've been waiting for this one to come out just because I really hope someone says to me, I heard there's a book about a serial killer librarian. It's this one. New this week is Crook Manifesto by Colson Whitehead, kind of a follow-up to Harlem Shuffle. This is Silver Nitrate by Silvia Moreno Garcia, set in Mexico City in the 90s. Wow, this back cover is like a who's who of incredible people giving this book a blurb. N.K. Jemisin, John Scalzi, Sarah Gailey, Ryan North. Holy smoke. Anyway, this is Camp Damascus by Chuck Tingle, a horror set at a gay conversion camp. All right, the author of Whisper Network, Chandler Baker, is back with something new, kind of a satire on motherhood where children are literal vampires. Mystery, supposed to be start of a new series about a quiet Nevada sheriff who has to solve a murder, and then the FBI comes calling. Got a great blurb from Craig Johnson, author of the Longmire series. This one sounds fascinating. Survival fantasy with sci-fi aspects. People who can sort of flit from one body to another. That's how they win this game that happens every year, where you then get to meet the royalty, and one competitor is trying to overthrow the royalty, but then she falls in love. Oh my gosh, this one looks fun. A romance set in old Hollywood that has a fake marriage trope. Always fun to have a great historical locked room mystery. I know a lot of people enjoyed the first one in this series, which came out last year, which was called Death and the Conjurer. Here's the sequel, The Murder Wheel by Tom Mead. A lot of sort of American history / politics books right now are about conspiracies and misinformation. It's just the way it is. This one sounds pretty interesting, mostly about fear of secret societies. So this is Under the Eye of Power by Colin Dickey. There's another one that I just put out on the shelf called Myth America, but that one looks really great. It's kind of like if you think of every little like touchstone right now that's like, what am I supposed to believe about that? And then each one of those topics has an essay written by a historian. Sounds fascinating. Bears. I love a good illustrated science book. This is Around the Ocean in 80 Fish and Other Sea Life by Dr. Helen Scales. A couple biographies lately of some of our more maligned presidents, kind of trying to reassess their legacies. There's one about Gerald Ford out on the shelf right now. And this one is about President Garfield, From Radical to Unifier by C.W. Goodyear. Honestly, I think everything you need to know about this book that would make you want to read it is right on the cover. First to the front, The Untold Story of Dickie Chappelle, Trailblazing Female War Correspondent by Larissa Reinhardt. For the course of her adult life, Beth and her mother have spent less than 24 hours together. Wow. End of the Vietnam War, Beth and her family, other than her mother, fled for America, and they did not meet again until Beth was 19. Wow. So this is a memoir about being a refugee, not knowing where home is, but also your coming of age, Midwestern childhood, and figuring out how to be a mother without a mother, how to meet your parent as an adult. Anyway, this is Owner of a Lonely Heart by Beth Nguyen. As always, there's so much more on the shelf. Whatever you're interested in reading, we can help you find it. And thank you so much for watching this video. See you soon.